I'm Georgina Lamb and I'm Senior Partnerships Manager at the Farming Community Network.
My name's Clegg and I am a Regional Support Officer for the Farming Community Network, the FCN.
Well, my name's Daniel Bennett and I'm a caseworker, so what that means is when somebody initially contacts FCN through their phone line, they might want further support. So they then get passed on to me. I get actually spend time with them, can go and see them, really understand them, get to know them. And yeah, I personally, very rewarding to be able to help people in that way.
So the FCN will be celebrating our 30th anniversary next year. So we've spent the last 30 years walking with farmers, listening, supporting and connecting people that are dealing with difficult times to find some support and to find options for them to move forward with their future.
Farmers work in isolation most of the time because they work incredibly long hours and incredibly hard. They need that coming together here and there, you know, whether that's with something we organised or something that the community in a larger capacity bring them to, yes.
Farming's tough, and you know, here I am, I'm a 58-year-old bloke. You know, when blokes like me aren't particularly good at opening up and sharing, but actually by sharing my own story with them, they often then can feel relaxed and actually they're not the only one in a difficult situation. So yeah, it's about giving people time. I think really important not to rush people. They've reached out. It's not for me to cut it short. So, you know, if I feel something long is going to go on, then we rearrange. But yeah, then actually go and meet them. And you know, some farmers are quite private people. You know, you might say let's go for a coffee, but actually they often like to be on their own territory. That's fine. I love a good old wander around a farm with them.
Typically, the main reasons why people do phone us looking for support will be triggered by a financial problem, a family dispute, or mental health problems. And we know that throughout any conversation that we have, there will be elements of those within. But we can be talking about weather events, animal disease, illness, breakdown in relationships, so a whole wide range of challenges that people are facing on a daily basis. Cancer is a massive, massive issue for the nation. Like 1 in 2 families will be affected by it. So we're really trying to highlight what is available to the farming and rural communities and try and understand the dynamics of farming and their needs as a cancer sufferer. We know that you can't just take 6 months off to recover. There isn't always staff or a team there to fill your shoes. But letting them know that Macmillan Cancer Care Support is there, and also us acting as another area of guidance and help, we're hoping that this is a real success.
Often a lot of farmers, they're still not aware of the support that's out there. They're still not aware of the signposting someone like I can provide to them, be it welfare benefits or counselling services or just general practical help, but the message is getting out there, and I think that the public are more aware of the difficulties within farming, and I also think they are more aware of how critical to our existence farming is. And I think there's an increased awareness now. I have noticed when I chat to the public, you know, on social media or just in general, there is an increased awareness, I would say, and I wouldn't say a sympathy, but I think the original perceptions of farmers as very lucky people to have what they've got are changing. It's a long process, but from what I see, it's very, very positive, yes.
I think sometimes that farming can be classified as a little bit of a negative, grumpy, kind of glass half empty kind of industry, but there are some dark days. But also on a day like today, when the sun is shining and finally summer 2024 has begun, there seems to be more positivity in the air, and harvest is well upon us. So it can be the best job, most rewarding upbringing in the world. We have such a responsibility to be the custodians of the countryside, and you know, the beauty of Britain is because of the farmers. So I'm super proud of being a farmer myself and being part of that, the landscape of agriculture.
Farming is so at the heart of the world, our country, and of our economy, and it probably needs a little bit more respect and understanding about. It's not just a business; it's a way of life like no other business.